you can even indicate to the person who has invited you to this arena. Okay. We have 2-3 major speakers here today. And please put it on your page. If you're on a WhatsApp group page, if you're on a family page, whichever page that you are on, please try and put it there. I'm setting up my YouTube. Okay. So please, let me put the YouTube link right here so that you can give it to those who might need it. Okay. I want to put a YouTube link here. I'm typing we are live here too. So you can give it to others that you know. I want to put the YouTube link also on our page for those who might need it. I'm doing a lot of things. For those who might need it, just use that YouTube link and give it to friends, give it to family members, give it to acquaintances, neighbors, all sorts of people that you know. Give it to them and tell them that we are live and that if they should join this live call, it's going to also help them. Okay. And for those who might take it quite well, it's going to help them. And they will come back to you and they will tell you that that link you sent to me the last time, I didn't really take it seriously, but eventually that link has been helpful to me. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me see whether Enyanam is here. Yes, she's here. I want to be sure that some of my key leaders are also around. Okay, Enyanam, I see you. If there is anybody else that I'm supposed to note, Enyanam, please let me know if you spot anybody. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I don't have to do the recording because the recording is going to happen automatically in the YouTube channel. So the YouTube channel I've given you, you can check it there. And normally when we are done, that YouTube channel will be available. And you can also be typing whatever you want to type on the YouTube channel for those that already have access to that. Okay. So I want to say a big welcome to all of you. My name is Dr. K.O.A. Enyanam will later introduce me properly, but all I can tell you for now is I teach. I teach. And that is my major work that I do. Not just academic teaching, I teach a lot of things. I'll be doing this whole presentation with Mrs. Enyanam Epiphania Sefena, an incredible woman, a sophisticated woman, an entrepreneur. She holds a master's. She's a teacher. She's a lecturer. She teaches in nursing. She's been in nursing for over 20 years, and she's well respected in the entrepreneurial world of Africa. She's well respected there. So myself and her, we are going to baptize you in the sea of good Gobaka. And by the time you leave here, you will be refreshed. You will be highly, highly refreshed. I want to take this opportunity to recognize some of the incredible people here. Professor Gamo, if you could raise your hand, I'll give you a co-host so that you can share something little towards the end for us about the service. So I want to say a big welcome to Johnny Bonzi, Professor Kingsley Agomo. We have Jackie's from Goso. Oh, that's incredible. You have Simon Asiedu from Dodi Papase. Okay, invited by Henry. It's lovely to have you, Simon. Raphael from Kaswa. It's nice to see you as well. Oh, okay. I've just seen that Kingsley is saying that we want to know more about Marco Max. Jenfi from Koforidia, it's nice to have you here. Rabbi from Amsterdam, lovely to have you and to be invited by Abdullah. Jacob Teria from Accra, it's nice to see you. Mr. and Mrs. Ochre, nice to have you as well. And Kingsford Kwesia Mankwa, lovely to have you, invited by Rudolph. It's nice to see you all. Terry Ann Brown, okay. invited by Mr. Ben Amanya. Good to see you, Prince Dakwa. Good to see you, Peter. It's lovely to have all of you. David Amponsa from Swedro, Shadrach Akwete from Accra here, Kingsley, Yaya, Mahama, Elizabeth Yankee, Latifo, Margaret. Okay. You got Elizabeth Yankra, Abdullah Mohammed, Nokblin Mansu, and then Fortune. Okay, and JB Akrofi, invited by Mohammed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be exciting. You will see the kind of things that you'll be baptized. Peter Telova, is good to see you as well. So we are about to give you the unique, incredible good news that a friend told you that you should come and listen to. This good news is going to be presented in two ways to you. The first one is going to dig deep dive into the organization itself, dissect the origin, okay, before it talks about what they provide to the rest of the world. And then I will come and discuss the nitty-gritties of the project associated with this US technology. And then we'll have a short interview with some incredible people around the world. Okay. Mrs. Enyinam Epifani Stephanie will set the ball rolling by walking us through the essence of our presence when it comes to the origin of GlobalCap. Enyinam, we are all ears.
Thank you so much, Prof. It's another wonderful day. Today is Easter Sunday. So this is one of the best things that after church, relaxing ourselves. Thank you so much for the introduction and welcome everybody to today's presentation. In life, we all have aspirations in life. We have so much aspiration. We want so much out of life. But at times, as we go through life, things happen to us and it becomes so difficult to achieve those things. So we start shrinking our dreams, aspirations, and all that. A lot of us are so hardworking, but because of the systems in which we've been put, we realize that it becomes so difficult to achieve those dreams. Then we start shrinking them. GlobalCap is here to help us that every dream that you've abandoned, you can still, it doesn't matter what age you are, you can still bring that dream alive because they have a system that would help you. And you'll be wondering, what is this GlobalCap at all? It's a technology company. They've been in existence since 1997. It should tell you that any company that grows more than 5 years is a solid company. So this has been in existence for over 27 years. So you should know that it's solid. They started in Gatineau, Quebec, in Canada. And because of how big their dream is, they've seen that their dreams are being fulfilled. They moved to Texas. And when you hear of Texas, all the big technology companies are located in Texas because of the things they have. And every company that is thriving needs people that have the technical know-how and the expertise to help it drive it forward. The CEO, Joel Terran, you can go on Google and type his name. You see some of his achievements. He's working with a team that are very versatile in what they do. And as you can see, they are from different parts of the world. They are the operational side of this company. They are behind the closed door, and they are helping the company thrive in all the things they do as a technology company. These are individuals who are already achievers in whatever field. Some are in academia, some are business gurus, some are technically, they are enriched with knowledge. And they have decided that this company is doing something great. They will use their knowledge to be able to help this company grow because they see that there's so much future. And you can see they are from different parts of the world. And what is the most amazing thing is that we have a Black man who is, you can see him on the screen, just like you. He's a Ghanaian. It's rarely you see that, just like Microsoft. Imagine Microsoft having someone who is on the board of Microsoft. He is there to help this company grow because he has the skill, the knowledge. He's in academia, he's in AI, he's in cloud computing, and he's there, and he's also business-wise, he's a business professor. So you should know he has the experience, and he's helping this company grow because he's on this board. And these are the things that we should be happy about, getting associated with someone who knows the deep side of it. So someone will ask, how can this company help us grow? This company says that they are riding on some trends that we are all familiar with. If you are here right now, it is either you are watching me through your phone, your tablet, your laptop, so you are using a device to watch us. And this is something that will never go off. We have as much as twice of the number of human beings on earth as phones. Our phones, smartphones, are 15 billion across the world. And every day, recently I saw a new one, I've never heard of it, a new brand that has come, and it won't go. The old one you are using, every year they create new ones, and usually we want the new one. If someone says they don't know, that is the money that is not there. But if the money is there, we will want the new one because it has features that are better than the previous one every day. And they are producing new phones. And this is where, when you are looking for somewhere that you put your money will be. So far as there's demand and supply, you know that it is likely to bring financial success. And that is the first trend that this company is riding on. Phones have become part of us. Our phones are closer than our spouses. Our phones know our secrets more than our spouses. If you are here, I'm lying, put 2 in the comment section, because your phones know your PIN numbers. Some of us, our spouses don't even know our PIN numbers because our phones are banks, have become what we use for music. We become their alarm system. And when we leave it behind, anytime you are going somewhere, even for 1 hour, we become so restless. We become so restless. We are so reliant to the point of addictive to what? Our phones, because without it, we feel restless. And if you leave it, if you're a business person, you will lose more than that relief you want to do by putting your phone away. Our phones have become part of us. When we go to the loo, we carry it everywhere we go. It's our navigator. We use it to listen to music. We use it. Even if there's no call coming. Yesterday evening, our network, MTN and Telcel, decided to go off for about 5 hours. I was sitting in front of my laptop looking for what? Data. I was staring at my phone to see if internet will come. 160 times, even if you are not receiving call. This is research. So it's saying that 160 times we look on our phones, even if nothing is happening on the phone. So these are things that are real to all of us. We can relate to it so easily, no matter what you do with your phone, you know that it's part of us. But the negative aspect of it all is data loss. If you've never lost data, when they are talking about saving data, you think that it's waste of money, it's frivolous, it's extravagant. You can put all the words together. When you lose data, I've lost it and it's painful. You'll be paying for anytime you remember, it will be paying for you. If you know someone, or you know someone who has lost their data on their phone or laptop, put 2 in the comment section, because me, I know plenty who have done it. The funny thing about it is that the phone won't call you in the morning and tell you that at 10 o'clock, something will happen to me, so save whatever is on. Data is lost speedily over time. If I should take the statistics of the number of people on this call with cracked screens right now, the percentage will be high. I won't start with that. As much as 5,700 screens are cracked every hour. And some of the phone, when the screen cracks, that's the end. You lose everything on the phone. I won't mention the type of phone. I know one phone that does that. And when the worst is when your phone or laptop is stolen, everything on it is gone. That one, you can't do anything about it. Maybe when the screen crack, they said the motherboard is okay, you can retrieve. But when it is stolen, there's nothing you can do. And look at it. Every 43 seconds, someone loses their laptop or phone. And that thing, when it happens to you, it is so painful. And the worst is those two messages. If you are using Android, it will tell you delete. If you are using iPhone, it will tell you what? Storage full, upgrade. And it comes when you want to take a beautiful, maybe you dress very well and you are sure of yourself, you want to take a picture, then this message comes, or you want to take a nice video, then this messages pop up. It's so painful. And at times, if you are not careful, you will lose very important data. That is your music, picture, or this thing, whatever document, you can lose it during that period, and it's not a funny thing at all. There are solutions. Actually, there have been solutions for years, and some of us are even using them. So someone will ask, why do you want me to switch to something new? Yes, God Backup is new kid on the block. At least this month it will be 3 years, so we are growing gradually. So the first thing people would consider is the price. How much does it cost? The price should give the quality. God Backup has come. So why would you switch for something you've been? I was using Google Drive for. I was using Google Drive for over 5 years before using God Backup. So you should know that this is one of the things that I considered. Google Drive is saying 6 terabytes, which is 6,000 gigabytes. You can share it with 4 other people. You, in addition, 5 people. You will pay $302 point something every year for that space. Dropbox, which is the most expensive, saying that just you, the same 6,000 gigabytes, you will pay $360 every year for that same space, and you can't share it with anybody. If you want to share with others, then you would have to pay more for it. Then what? iCloud, those using iPhone, it tells you that when you want to share the 6,000 gigabytes, you can share it with 5 other people. You will pay $420 every year for that space. God Backup is saying that that same amount of space that iCloud is giving you, 6,000 gigabytes, with sharing with 5 other people, a year you pay $100, a little short of 3 cents short of $100 you pay a year, and you can do this. Do you know how much you'll be saving? You'll be saving minimum of $200 if you are considering the rest. So this is something you can invest into others. This is one of the beautiful things that God Backup has for you. So what someone will ask, is that all? No. God Backup has, it's more than just a cloud service. The beautiful thing is that I've already told you the number of people you can share it with. So if the people have 100, each of these people have 100, 200 devices, they can still use it on the same account that they're, so all of them can have it. And when it comes to iCloud, you just use it on iPhones, MacBooks, and the rest. But when it comes to God Backup, whether you have Android phone, you have Windows, you have MacBooks, you can connect it. It is every operational system, it works with it. This is one of the beautiful things I see about God Backup. And the beautiful thing is that anywhere you are in the world, you can connect to it. What people worry about is it secure? I was using Google Drive. I didn't even ask about how secure it is, but I was using it for 5 years. I got into God Backup before my eyes opened that there's something about the security. And God Backup is bold enough to come out to say that they are using the highest form of security system to protect your data, such that when your data is moving from your device to the system, no one can intercept and see what is in. Even the company can't see what you've put in your cloud. They just see the size. Unless someone has your username and password, they can't have access to it. This is how secure it is, because it's using the highest form of patented security system for it, that it will take more than a lifetime for anyone who wants to crack into your data. That is one of the beautiful things. And it has add-in systems, plug-in systems you can use, such as what? You can decide to speak to your cloud and it will be writing for you. Whatever, maybe you are typing and you are tired, you speak and it will be writing whatever you are saying into your cloud. Or maybe you are reading and you are tired, you can tell your cloud to read to you, whether in a male voice or female voice, you choose whichever, and you can listen to whatever you have and it will be there. Maybe you don't have Word, Microsoft Word on that device. You can go into your cloud and have access to it, type and do everything in your cloud, and everything is protected there for you. These are some of the beautiful things you can get with your cloud system. And God Backup is set on a property that belongs to them 100%. It's not a loan property. It's not a rented property. It belongs to them. And on top of it, God Backup is adding something. They know probably you are someone you want to connect to people across the world. God Backup is saying that they have an emailing system. When you go to Google Drive, Gmail, and you want to send emails to more than a number of people, you would have to pay. God Backup is adding this as an addition for free. You can automate. For instance, today is Easter. You could have automated emails. Maybe you own a school, you own a business, to your business partners, and you use this system to send emails to people in the morning to wish them happy Easter, and they will be happy. You can set it as long as even the next 10 years. So far as you are using the system, it will be delivering to people. If you are a researcher or maybe a writer, you can use the collaboration in God Backup to collaborate with people across the world. It doesn't matter what language they speak. All you need to do is type in your language, they will read in their language, reply in their language, and you will read in English. So these are the things that the collaboration. Are you a researcher? You want a reference manager? God Backup has referencing system put in your cloud storage for you to use, and it doesn't end there. God Backup is saying that you can't be on an island if you want to become global. Are you a business? Are you an individual who wants to become a global phenomenon? God Backup has services to help you. We have Vidoba, we have Testimony Generator. I'll talk a little about one or two of them. So Vidoba, maybe you are someone who does courses or you teach people. You are someone who is good at cooking. God Backup says, use Vidoba to record your videos and save it there. You can share across all your social media handles. And the address you see on the social media handles, it won't be running across this because you want people to really watch it. It's sitting there. Whatever happens to those systems, your video is still protected in the God Backup system. Let's say maybe you are someone who offers services or businesses or whatever. The beautiful thing is that people buy on reviews. And a lot of us are doing very great things, but no one knows about it. God Backup has something called Testimony Generator. You give a link to your customers or those who patronize you, they record a video. The link, you post it on your social media handles or your website. people go and watch. You know, reviews, usually we just type something, you don't know whether it's fake. But video, people will relate to it more. And these are the things. We have memory plays, those ones who, as you start, you get to learn about this aspect, funnel, page builder, what you have, lead capture system you can use. These are additional things that GodBacker, that is the pro aspect. If you want to become a pro at whatever you do, this is something I recommend to anyone who wants to become a global phenomenon. You use it at a price that GodBacker is just ridiculous how much they are deciding to give this at the price that they are offering. These are the things that you get to have when you decide that you want to use GodBacker to achieve your dreams. So the second trend, someone who is more, who has felt the system more than I have felt. He is also what someone, I've already spoken about him. He's a professor, a business, a professor, an AI expert, a cloud computing expert, all the things you need about business, he has it. And he has been able to grow this business to a level that majority of us are looking towards. And he has experienced the income here. And he is going to tell you about the second trend. He is a professor at the University of Ghana Business School, and also three other universities in South Africa and UK. So he's a global phenomenon, and he's coming to tell you about this. And I'm so happy he's here to explain this to you. He will blow your mind into pieces. Professor Dr. Kweku Onyinnasari, popularly known as Dr. KOA, he will take up the second trend and wow us. Please, Prof.
Thank you so much. Mrs. Onyinnam, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you would agree that our lady has babahized us. So please join me in giving her a big round of applause. Just give me a clap emoji or type the number 1 to indicate your appreciation for what she's done. Because it's not simple. It's one of the things we learn here, leadership and communication skills, the ability to stand in front of people and gyrate using gestures and using, illustrations to beautify the points that I want to make. And she's done justice about the service of GodBacker for us. Now, I'm going to just take you through a journey of how you could be a strategic partner to this AI Cloud Revolution Department. I got to know about this program 2023. And it was somewhere in July. And when I got to know about it, I was told about this by 2 engineer couple. In fact, they are also part of the board members. And when the husband called me and told me about a new revolution from US, Texas, that is about to change the face of the world, I didn't blink. And the reason why I didn't blink about it is that I've already been teaching students that data is oil. I've already been teaching students that artificial intelligence is the new electricity about to change the world. I've been teaching this for over 15 years. Now AI has resurrected. Have you seen that? AI is creating millionaires across the world. And what a lot of people don't know is that AI will never work unless you have data. When I say data, I'm talking about pictures, videos, documents, and all of that. So when you have these data, it makes AI work. The reason why Mark Zuckerberg is doing well is because people are sharing pictures and videos, which is data, all over the social media. The reason why Google, did you know that the 4th billionaire is an owner of Google, and the 6th billionaire is also another part owner of Google? And Google is doing well because everything they are doing is AI. They now even teach AI analytics. And so this data that is churning out, we need to store them. And we've seen how powerful the industry is doing. Look, the industry is generating $766 billion just last year alone. In 2025, that is amount of revenue that this industry is churning out. If you look at the chart. Now, when you have a mind that can see beyond what others can see, can you tell me from 2018, looking at the chart, both charts, does it look like this trend is going to go down or is going to go up? If it is up, type up there. If it is down, type down there. Okay. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, wisdom is the ability to see what is obvious already, even when others cannot see. It's Solomonic, because Solomon is the one who can see beyond, who is a true owner of the child that is yet to be killed. From where I see the trend, because I teach this, by the year 2035, and this is according to UK Finance Google, Yahoo, by 2035, the number of revenue being generated in the cloud storage department will move from 766 billion to 3.5 trillion. It will move to that level. That is just an industry with owners who are just around 30 owners. And one of the owners is the one I work with, Joel Theriot, the CEO of GoBackup. So my point is that the trend tells you where we are going. And that is why when I knew about it, when I got to know about it, I knew that this is going to go far. And so I decided to partner with it. Sometimes some people don't see picture of things. For example, take Facebook. When Facebook started, it started with just Mark Zuckerberg and just 5 colleagues. Then he told them about some faces in the book in Harvard dormitory. He was in his sophomore. 2 of them walked out of the room, 3 walked out of the room, 2 were left behind. In 2011, CNN interviewed those 2. They were billionaires. Today, Mark Zuckerberg is the billionaire number 5. Facebook, it has 3.5 billion users. Wisdom. The ability to see what is obvious, even when it's a secret, even when others can't see the picture, those with wise mind can foresee what is going to happen. Now, another technology came, Instagram, another came, okay, and so many of them have come. Now we have GoBackup, which is already in just under 3 years, is already in 165 countries. What do you think is going to happen since we have 195 countries in the world? So, ladies and gentlemen, the trend tells me that if they have opened strategic partnership, the GoBackup says that if everyone who wants come and be part of it, and anybody who becomes part of it becomes a part owner of the company and does the work the owners are doing, and you eventually be rewarded every single day and every single month. Now, apart from being with the GoBackup community, you check Google. Google Drive does not pay anybody, even though over 1 billion people are using it. Netflix doesn't pay you and I, even though we pay them every month to watch it. Dropbox does not pay you and I, and many people pay for Dropbox every month. iCloud does not pay you, and yet many are paying iCloud. So GoBackup is the only cloud storage right now that is cheap, just as Enyanam has said, and yet has more value, more space than Google Drive and iCloud, and yet it pays you. Crazy. And this is the thing. And now somebody might say, why does it pay you? This is why it pays. Because GoBackup does not do advertisement. You and I will do the advert for them. And the billions of money that they get, they will give that income to us, because that's the amount of millions that they will ordinarily be paying advertising companies. The advertising is not done in the way you think we normally do advert. It is done at an educational level. And I'm going to show you how it is done and how you can get paid in dollars wherever you are in the world. I'll show you some evidences of this that will blow your mind. First of all, the goal is not to be selling this GoBackup. When I say selling, the goal is not to be selling like we sell tomatoes, we sell shirts, we sell, no. Because see, when somebody buys shirt from you, normally you don't know them, you forget them. Okay. But what God Backup does is that it builds a relationship around, and it also teaches you how to communicate effectively. It teaches you how to be a leader. It teaches you how to create value. It teaches you how to convert that value to the marketplace and submit that and command your own returns with your own value. It teaches you. The members of the community, particularly those in Africa, will teach you these things that will help you build your wealth knowledge, build your and so many other things that you can get. So it's not just the service you're going to get and the income you're going to get, you are going to get some unique level of knowledge that will add up to who you are. And we shall talk about a bit of that towards the end there. So now, GlobalCap is in 167 countries. If you look on the left, top left a bit, you see that Ghana was country number 82. And I started Ghana 82. When I started, 4 professors I know told me that this is a joke. One said it's not real. In fact, sometimes many people, when they see certain things come in the beginning, because they don't, for some reason, it's like everything they see, if it is at the beginning, they think it's not well. But you see, true entrepreneurs, the people, the movers and shakers of the world, even if something is at the seed level, they know that it is at the tree level. Okay, so for me, when I saw this, I knew that Ghana would not be country number 82 till the end. In fact, what is interesting, within 2 days, 4 other countries also joined. So, clearly speaking, you have to know where it is trending. I've told you, everyone is using this phone. And as long as people are using this mobile phone, it's only a matter of time. Nobody will throw this phone away. And as long, you see this machine called mobile phone, laptop, and iPad. Do you know that Google does not own any one of them? And yet it's because of those devices that Google has created 2 billionaires. Did you know that Mark Zuckerberg does not own a laptop company? Mark Zuckerberg does not own a phone company. It does not own an iPad company. And yet those things are what have made Facebook grow. If you have an idea of what I'm talking about, you will understand why technology is the fastest growing industry in the world. So now, let's see how you can earn some income without selling necessarily. How do you do that? First thing to do is to get a service. I'm going to talk about 7 different incomes here. I'll talk about a few of them because of time. And then you can look at the details later on in one of the booklets we have. First thing to do is to get a service. Remember, you need to buy the service. The service is not free. The service is called Got Backup. It is an app. When you go to your Play Store or app and you type Got Backup, it will come in blue and white. You install that service on your phone. Install it on your laptop. Install it on your iPad. And guess what? It will clone all of them. It will clone the entire laptop up to the C drive for you. So in case your laptop is destroyed, your phone is destroyed, you have all your information back. Okay. Now, how do you earn? The first income is known as customer acquisition bonus. This is how you earn. You are not going to lecture people. You're not going to be talking to people. You're going to do exactly the simple approach I'm about to show you. There are 2 approaches. One is using the integrated AI system. We have an AI system that will do all the work for you. But that work is done only when you're online. And you see, I know that not all of you are online. In fact, some of you don't even talk to people online. So that one can only help you if you're mostly online. Of course, you can use that. In addition to that, you can use this knowledge we're about to teach you to do it when you're not online. Call your friends, families, co-workers, acquaintances, enemies. Tell them you have an incredible good news for them. And normally what they are going to ask you is that, what is that good news? The moment they ask you what is that good news, don't start telling them the good news because you don't have full knowledge about the good news. What you should do is to bring them to our daily presentations we do on Zoom, or bring them to our physical location. When you bring them there, we meet every Sunday, physically, 3 p.m. every Sunday at the Men's Vic Hotel in East Legon, in Accra. That's physical, every Sunday. But the first Sunday, like this one today, we meet on Zoom and on YouTube. Every other weekday, we have meeting days. The person who gave you this link can give it to you. Okay. So your job is to get that person with that suspense marketing and let the person just come and join the Zoom. Your job is done. You're going to be paid if the person subscribes to this program. Now, whether the person subscribes or does not subscribe, leave that to us. We have the knowledge, we have the expertise and the competencies and the proficiencies and the mastery to give the knowledge to the person, to elevate the consciousness of the person to the realization that he needs a cloud data storage for himself. When the person gets understanding, some will not accept it, some will not understand it fully from the onset. It's okay. Some will take some time to come on board, but believe me, everybody's going to come on board in a matter of time. The same way so many people didn't want to be part of Facebook, and eventually today most people are on Facebook. Pastor said that it is not good to be there. Today they are using it to preach. Okay, politician says that we are wasting our time. Today they are there to campaign. So technology is like that. When people begin to grab it, but you see, you are here at the first time. You are at the threshold of your promised land. You are standing on your acre of diamonds right now. So you take the good advantage before others come to know about it. Okay. The first thing you got to do now is when the person becomes part of it, you will be paid the first income. It's just $50 per person per day. So let me give you an example. Suppose I have 3,000 people in this phone, my phone contact, and I speak to 10 of them, and 2 of them decides to come on board today, I'll get $50 and another $50. That's it. But that's not a real income. The real income will come later. You see, these people are going to benefit from the Go Backup at a cheaper rate than Google Drive or Dropbox will give. Then so if you are getting $50 per person per day, that is $1,500 every month. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to think about it. This is just on income number 1, or don't forget. Income number 1. We've not even talked about income number 2. Income number 1 can pay you $1,500 a month. That is over 16,000 Ghana cedis pocketed. All using this phone, nothing else. Using this one. Income number 2 is an income you get not because you are the one working, but because other people are working all over the world. Those you know and those you don't know. And whatever they are doing, they are generating what is known as revenue for the company. Okay. So what your friend somebody you don't know from Guatemala or Taiwan is doing, it will add revenue to the company. Remember, we are in 165 countries. So what will happen is that when they work there, the company is going to pay you. When they work, the company is going to pay you. Okay. And that is a very important thing that you have to understand. And this income is between $50 and $1 million every month. Okay. Of course, the fact that people are working for you doesn't mean you shouldn't be working further. You should be working further. Don't worry, I'm going to show you some of the evidences here. So you will work, and this income is known as cycle. Cycle is cycle 1 and 2. It's an incredible income, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. For me, it is my major income. Well, it is the pool of my major income that you see. Let me talk about income number 3. There's one there called cycle match. Cycle match is an income which is paid to you because of what you are doing. It's not like cycle match. It's not like the cycles. You see, the cycle is paid to you from everyone in the world. But you see, the cycle, before you are paid that income, you must have sponsored 2 people, cycles. If you have not sponsored 2 people, you will not be paid the cycle. You must have 2 people at least, and you must have a total of 6 people in your team to get to the first cycle. Now, these 6 people can come from other places in the world. You don't even have to know them. And whatever they do every month, the company will give you your share. But income number 3, which is cycle match, is an income based on what you do. In fact, you can't even earn that income at lower levels. You earn that income from sapphire, higher levels. That income goes like this. You yourself must have 10 people you have sponsored. and a total of 50 people in your team. Now, this 50 people means that 10 of them are by yours, but the other 40 might be people you don't even know. No problem. You're going to be paid on them every month. This is how it works. Imagine each of the 10 person is earning $1,000 every month. Okay. Now they are earning that income from the cycles that I spoke about. They are earning that every month. And you have how many people? 10 people. Each of them is earning $1,000. What's going to happen? Every single month, because you are a sapphire, the company will give you 25% of that. So if there are 10 people, and these 10 people, each one is earning 1,000, 25% of 1,000 is 250 times 10 is 2,005 every month. But that income is not the biggest income. Of course, you can earn more than that because these people are 10. So you can have less than that, which will mean that the income will be less, or you can get more than that, which means the income will be more. Remember, these are people you sponsored yourself into this program. But if you are Emerald, like Enyanam is here, you will get 50% of that. So instead of the 10,000, instead of the 2,500, you will get $5,000 every month. Like Enyanam, that is on condition that Enyanam has, 10 people, each one she is supporting to get $1,000. So you see, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you some secret. So this project works in such a way that if I want to be rewarded more, I need to help the people I am sponsoring to get more income. That's how it works. So most of the leaders that are doing well are helping people who are coming in. So if you really, really want to do well, help people do well. Help people. Help people. I mean, my goal is to help 100,000 people. Sorry, my goal is to help 100 people. That's my goal. To help 100 people, each one to be getting at least $1,000. That's my goal. Imagine I help 100 people, each one to be getting $1,000 from their cycles. I will be getting $100,000 every month. So it's very important to understand the operating work. Okay, it is called leverage. Take advantage and make sure that you help as many people as possible. Now, these are just 3 of the incomes that one can actually earn within the God Backup arena. Let me just give you a bit of a summary. We have the best cloud storage in the world. Best cloud storage in terms of price and in terms of, space. It has an emailing system. You have bulk, personalized, and automated, email. Inside, you have an automated, autopilot link. You can install this God Backup on all your 200 laptops if you have them, all your 100 phones if you have them. You can do it multiple. It has the highest security nobody has ever been using except the big companies like Google, like Amazon. 256 military grade. It has a lead capture system. You can edit photos and videos, and you can speak to type and read documents. You can do it in multiple languages. You even have a community within the African area. We have a community that will help you, mentor you, train you on how to speak in public arena. Okay, support you. There's a high support system that you will get, that you send a ticket in. And you also learn how to create value, how to create wealth through powerful artificial intelligences. In fact, many people are getting personal development and leveraging unique value propositions. They are harnessing on them and doing several other things. In fact, the benefits are more than even what I'm saying. All at the cost of 1,500 Ghana cedis a whole year. A whole year. 1,500. A whole year. That is if you want to be doing the project in addition to getting the service. But if you don't want the project and you only want the service, it's just $99.97. Almost $1,000. 1,000 cedis. A whole year. It's crazy. It's crazy. Not a month, a whole year. And some people will buy a phone more than that price. Some people can spend 1,000 just like that today and tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day many people will booze and do's and goos. Okay, and that income, then they will tell you that they don't have 1,005 because it's too expensive. This is going to save memory, and not just memory. It's also going to give you knowledge, income, wonderful monthly and daily income. and he said it's too expensive. No, it cannot be. Now, there are evidences that shows that people are truly making income. Okay. Sometimes I don't show it, but sometimes I'm tempted to show some of the income. These are some of the leaders we have in the African continent. These are some of the top leading people we have in the world. Okay, let me show you some of the people we have in the world. We have incredible people. Most of them are white people, but you can see that there are black people there. That tells you clearly that this project is no respecter of age, color, education. In fact, somebody told me that what if I can't do this project because I'm not computer geek. Okay, I told the person that my mother is 90 years and she's doing this. So that settles it. Okay. Someone says that, okay, what if I've not been to school? Okay, and I can't speak English. This thing, you can use P to speak about it. So see, guys, I think those of you who speak P, you should start initiating P levels, P explanation. Don't tell me to do it. Go and speak your P level and help the people who, because all those speaking P are using mobile phones. And if you are using mobile phones, you should help them to know the value of what they are doing. These are some of the incomes people are making every month in Ghana. In Ghana. So you can make $500 a month. It's okay. You can make $200 a month. It's also okay. You can even make $100 a month. Add it to whatever you are already having. So it can fuel the car. Some are making $5,000 a month. Here, they are among us here. They are on this Zoom. Some are making, $7,000 every month, $3,000 every month. Okay, $8,000. Okay, and so in a particular month, a person can make more or less depending on what you are doing. You got to be following what the leaders are doing. And ladies and gentlemen, you start this, you continue for about 2 years, you'll be tempted to fire your boss. Wisdom is knowing what is obvious, even when it's a secret. Now, let me go back to ask some of the people who have been part of this program here. Okay, so that they can actually share some of their stories with us. Okay, Professor Agomo, if you are here, kindly raise your hand and let me know so that I can unmute you. Okay, and then you can share your story with us. And Calvin, if you are also here, let me know, and then I can ask you something. Daniel Dapo, you are here already. You've shown your video, so I can ask you some few things so that you can share with us. Let me make you a co-host, Daniel. Unmute yourself, and then I can ask you some few things before I actually show something to the audience. So, when did you start Go Backup, Daniel?
That's exactly a year ago.
Okay. What motivated you to do it?
All right. So first of all, when I heard about God Backup, I remembered a very sad thing that happened to me. My wedding pictures, which I had saved on an iMac, haven't heard that it is a
Okay. I think we've lost him. It happens. Okay. It happens. So the rest of the other leaders that we have, okay, let me know your availability and then we can. He's going to talk about losing your phone, right? And the information. You have experienced that too.
Yes. I've
How
lost.
did you feel? Were you happy?
It's very painful process. Imagine I've been teaching for years, 6 years of notes, questions, and I'm a nurse, so we have simulation videos. It's difficult to come by some. Then 6 years putting it together, within a twinkle of an eye, everything is gone. You go and buy an app to try to retrieve it. It doesn't give you what you really want. It's a painful procedure. If you haven't experienced it, when they are talking about it, you won't understand. But I don't wish it even for my enemy, if there's anyone out there who hates me.
Yeah,
so it's a very.
I lost myself. I lost my phone was taken from my hands in London. I had to chase the guy, and he was riding an electric bicycle. I couldn't even touch his toe. Okay, and I was so pained. But the moment I got back home, I had got backup. And so I just got a new phone. I installed it, got backup on it, and I had my information just like it was at 11:02 when it was stolen. So it's very, very, very useful that this is. Now, it's not just that. What about the other facilities that go with it? How do you see the other facilities? You know, especially
Yes.
suppose you are speaking to somebody who is Chinese and you can't speak Chinese. Okay, how useful is this?
Very, very useful. Everyone wants to grow. Whatever you are doing, you need to go global to be able to leverage on more people. Global this thing reach is very important, and language is very important. And we can't learn all the languages here, but this is something that has been given to us that it doesn't matter where someone is. You can communicate with someone through the system, and it will help you reach out without learning what I tried learning Chinese. I ran away small because I had to focus on some things. And this is giving us the ability to be able to communicate with a Chinese man, no matter where, whether they are speaking Mandarin or whatever, you can communicate with them. This is one beautiful.
Exactly. And if you can't speak Ewe too, you can
Yeah,
communicate with an Ewe.
it's the Ewe
Yes.
one that was nice. You can use it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes, yes.
Now, I mean, so that's the service. There's a lot of service. For example, talk us briefly in 1 minute through this MacroMass. Why would you encourage everyone to get the professional version, and then get a MacroMass for free?
Yes, pro services. I have been looking for services that I can help grow my reach. I'm a professional, and definitely, maybe something that I'm presenting, someone may see it as useful, and it's only
Yeah. To go
leveraging
inside, let me
on
finish.
all the social media
Go inside.
thing that will help us do that. And so this is something that will help us populate. Maybe an idea pops out in the air. God Backup has a system which is Vidoba. You can record it there and keep it there until you are ready for it. Then you use it to what? Share on your social media handles. And Memory Place is one of the beautiful things that we also need, because a lot of us go for events. Maybe your school, the old school, you have anniversaries that you go, and people will be bombarding your phone, maybe an organizer, bombarding with your phone with pictures and videos. Memory Place is there for us to share with people, that they load their videos and pictures there. So it is not on your phone, it's in the God Backup system. So you can edit it there and share to anyone, and it will be there as long as you want. So what you do is that you just go and download the specific ones you want. And it's so beautiful to experience that, whether it's wedding, funeral, whatever it is that people take pictures and videos, you can use Memory Place for. And God Backup is putting all that together and giving to us. And everyone that connects, it creates what? A connection with such people. We call it leads. Eventually, you will have something that they may be interested in if you build that relationship with them. So it's so beautiful to have those things too, in addition
So
the
for
cloud.
those who cannot talk, sometimes some people don't want to show their faces and videos and all of that. This will help them big time.
Yes.
Okay, every single time. And I would encourage everybody to use it. You can use it to do your normal job,
Yes.
normal business, normal program, normal project. You can use it to do multiple of those things as well. Not just because maybe you have an event center, you have another project, you have a teaching, you have your schooling. People don't know how powerful, the way the world is going when it comes to that. Now, I want to speak to those who think that you don't make income in God Backup. It pays. It pays. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you, it pays. Some of the incomes you saw there are our incomes every month. I want you to pause and imagine $2,000 hitting your bank account every month. whether you can use it to support your mother, your father, your family, or someone. Will it make that difference? And these are actually in dollars every month. These are incomes that no matter how much you work in Ghana, you will never make, no matter how many years. And yet, under 3 years, people are making $8,000. So do not belittle this program that you have. Of course, it's not for everybody, but for those of you who really want to, benefit from this, this is another great way that you can benefit. So, Enya, what to be your final message for those who are thinking about this?
Okay. Please, if you are here right now, if you are now coming, please get on board and get MarcoMax tonight. That thing is very important to me. Get your MarcoMax tonight, because this thing is going to change a lot of things. It's not only going to build your God backup business. You are reaching out to people. People will get to know you. Eventually, your social media handles will grow. You are trying to get a storage system, but an additional thing is being added for you to grow in whatever. And when people start following you, whatever you have, it can grow. Those on social media who started, if you are following them and they decide to present something to you, what does it do? As people see, they like you, they eventually trust you, and you can be able to grow many other things in future. So please take advantage of it right now.
So if a person is starting today and today alone, how much is a MarcoMax? How much is the Pro with all of that?
To get the Pro, $220 if you are starting today. So you get the basic cloud service, you get the Pro, and MarcoMax is being given for free. It will be charged $25 monthly, a year $300, and that is what is being dashed for us. We will never.
You see, the thing is that when people begin to see the reward from those of us using a MarcoMax when we start, that is when they will now want to get it, isn't it? By which time the price would have gone up.
Oh, it will go up, definitely.
That's why I keep saying that wisdom is the ability to see not that they can't afford. Sometimes, like even right now that we are talking about, some will be tempted to want to go and get it, because now they are borrowing our beliefs. So you don't want to wait for others to now be experiencing the real benefit before you actually say that you want to actually go for it. So what would you go into the details? What about somebody who is already a member?
Okay, so if you're a member, probably you registered a few months ago. What we are doing now, either every one of us are receiving emails. You can directly upgrade. Whatever money is there, it will be pushed forward for you. But probably you can't get the 199.97 to upgrade. What we are doing now is contact any of the leaders. The difference, $220, you deduct, they would calculate monthly what you spent, then deduct from it, then you top up with that. And now I always recommend that all your subscriptions should be in 1 month, so that it's not scattered. We pay $20 as an overhead cost every year. So that one is different from paying for the service. So not to fragment your subscription, just do everything in 1 month. So the $220, the number of months you spent, so 9.97 monthly, deduct it from it. That's what you have. Then you top up the difference to get the $220, and it is subsidized. So your subscription will go to next year. You won't pay anything this year. Maybe some people October, July, September, you'll be subscribing. Instead, when it gets to there, you won't subscribe. It will be the next year you'll be paying for. So that is one of the easiest way to help you, because they want to help us. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, a woman goes through 9 months of pregnancy. It's not because it's fun. On the day of delivery, the child can die, the woman can die, and yet women continue to give birth. You got to take chances, because the chances you take, the people you meet, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you. You see, today, some people are celebrating Easter activities and so many things. Some people too are bleeding as we speak because of the decisions they took last year and the year before that. You are where you are because of the decision you took. Whether you do go back up or you don't do go back up will be done. People are going to continue to use this device. They will continue to need the services and those that would have taken the decision will be realizing their dreams. That is why we have set up the daily method of operation. Every Monday to Friday, we meet and do the real activities that make a difference in the life. You have a choice. You have suffered too long. You have gone through problems. You've always been hoping for God to open an opportunity. You remember your mom and your dad, the struggle they went through and how they tried, bled, fought, and brought you to the level. And you thought that as time goes on, things will be better. You've been waiting, you've been working, you've been fighting, you've been doing everything to make things a bit better. It is probably not getting the way you expected. It's because you are holding a certain mindset. You see an opportunity that comes your way. Sometimes you think it's fake. You think it's not true. Fear makes you not take the chances. Doubt cripples your belief. It weakens you. It paralyzes your hope. And you always hope. But the hope is being paralyzed by doubt. You see people, there are over 500 doctors and professors in this organization. They can't all be fools. They are incredible artificial intelligence experts, technocrats who are doing. They can't all be fools. So look at your life right now. A hungry person cannot be forced to eat. So look at your life. Are you hungry? Do you want to make a statement in the life? If poverty is in your family, poverty should not come out of from family. You should break the cycle of poverty in the family. And poverty is a state of the mind, not a state of finance. So that you can actually open the floodgate for yourself and help several other people. So I want to say that take an advantage of this if you sense that this could be yours. If you have a better option, do it. If you don't have a better option, try this. It will be a great experience for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you all very much indeed for being on the call. It's been a real pleasure having all of you. Okay. On Monday, we shall start our program, 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. We will do our daily method of operation. Thank you all very much indeed for being on this call. Let's go tell the world that it's going to be hard. So, sometimes when we're about to enter a new year, people think it's going to be great. It's going to be hard, but you will break through. That's the key. Don't expect things to be easy. Expect you are better. If you are better, no matter how difficult it is, you will break through. And we will support each other to break through. So I want to say thank you all very much indeed for being on the call. Thank you, Mrs. Enyenam Epiphania Stephanie. Always dependable. Always dependable. And thank you, Daniel, for being on the call. Despite the glitches, you were able to show up your face. I want to say thank you to all the audience who have been on the call. If you are watching this, someone is praying to God to have the opportunity you have right now. Don't blow it. Don't blow it. Your future self will thank you or will do otherwise. Thank you and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye, everyone.